So how much does it really cost to start your Amazon FBA business? So this is the one question I have been asked plenty of times every single year. So even when I started also, I had the same confusions. So how much budget is required to properly start Amazon FBA and all. So as a beginner, we are starting this business with a tight budget, right? So these are the questions that comes into our mind. So that is why me as experienced seller from past 8 years, having been launched multiple products and brands. So in this video, I'll break it down for you, like how much investment you need. And I'll not just explain, I'll also show you with a product example. So what I will do in this video is I will take a product, and with that product example, I will break down how much actually investment you need to launch that particular product. So that way you'll get a better idea. So how much actually investment you need to start this business and make it profitable. So in this video, I will tell you how much investment is required for Indian marketplace as well as USA marketplace. So first, let me cover Indian marketplace. So when it comes to account registration in Indian marketplace, two ways you can do it. One is company, which may be a private limited company or else public limited company or else LLP, which is limited liability partnership. So if you are going with a private limited company, you cannot apply it yourself. So you have to seek a legal attorney or else accountant to do it for you. And they will charge somewhere around 25,000. Again, it depends upon their service charge itself. So anywhere around 25,000 is required to start your private limited company. So in private limited company, multiple steps are there. Give name approval, AOA, MOA, certificate of incorporation also should be applied. So it's a time consuming process as well. And anyhow, like I said earlier, you cannot apply it yourself. Obviously, you have to seek third party help. But in my suggestion, if you are starting out, you don't need to go with private limited. So for Amazon FBA business, you can start with proprietorship as well. So in proprietorship, you don't have to seek any third party help. Every single registration is online and you can apply it yourself. So actually I have made a playlist itself how to apply all the registration process, doing all the screen recording video. You can check out later. And like I said earlier, so if you are doing proprietorship, only fees that you have to pay is 500 rupees for IEC registration, and for rest of all the registration, if you are applying yourself, you don't have to pay anything to the authority or else to the government. Again, if you are seeking any third party help or else accountant to apply your GST registration, IEC registration and all, they might charge anywhere around 5 to 10,000, and anyhow it depends upon the person to person. So that is what in my opinion I suggest starting as a proprietorship itself. Of course, right now I have a private limited company. So basically, once you cross a certain turnover, let's say you are making more than 75 lakh or else 1 crore per year, then you can convert your proprietorship business into private limited. But initially when you are starting out, you can start as a proprietorship. So the major investment is going to be on the product itself. So let me now show you with the example of a product. Now in my latest video, I did a video on product research basically, and we found this product, right? So I will take this product as an example itself. So you can use the same steps for any product, whichever product that you are thinking to start with. So this product, as we saw, so let me show its data basically, what are its sales and all. So this is our pro leverage tool. Here all I have to do is copy the product's ASIN. ASIN, again, it's a Amazon standard identification number. You can find it here or else in the product specifications as well. So as you can see here, ASIN. So all we have to do is copy and paste it in our product research tool, which is Pro Leverage. So if I click on it, we get the sales estimate, right? So it is making anywhere around 484 sales. So in the latest video also I had shown them, and it has a revenue estimation of 2,41,000. So 484 sales, which means that this product on the first page is getting somewhere around 484. Let's consider 500. So now a lot of beginners, what mistake they do is, when they find a product, okay, which is selling well, they think that, okay, I'll start with 50 units, 100 units, and they will never able to rank that product on the first page and make that product as an asset. See, the whole point of doing this business, which is Amazon FBA, is creating an asset on Amazon platform, right? So that once the product is ranked on the first page and it crosses like 15-20 reviews, it becomes your asset. All your work is to make sure the product is in stock. Of course, here and there you have to optimize your listing, advertisement and all, but that should be your goal. So starting with 50, 100 units, especially considering this product itself, you cannot even bring this product on the first page. So I'll come back to this. So let me first show you, so what will be the purchasing price of this particular product by looking at platforms like Alibaba and IndiaMart. Now as we can scroll here, we found a similar product. Of course, there are some design differentiation, but most of the manufacturers here obviously can imitate the similar design. And looking at their price on an average, we can get this product somewhere around $1 to $1.5, and also a minimum order quantity will be there. And this product also, the shipping cost, it's very less, right? So this product is not a huge product. It fits in a normal, normal small box. and weight also, it's not a huge product, so obviously shipping cost also will be less. So even if you consider like somewhere around $1.5, right, with all the shipping cost, we can consider some, I think in USD to INR it will be somewhere around 120 to 150 rupees. Let's assume it's a 150 rupees product, right? So you cannot order this product like 50 pieces or else 100 pieces, right? One more calculation that you have to do is, so that you can get to know how much investment is required, let's assume, considering this particular product, is sales velocity. Means how many units you have to order, you have to have as an inventory, so that this product can come to the first page. See, according to Amazon's algorithm, for a product to come on its first page, it should match the sales velocity which is on the first page. So this product, as we can see here, this product was already ranking on the first page, and let's assume like 500 sales per month. So all we have to do is 500 divided by 30. Now 500 divided by 30 will be somewhere around 16, right? All we have to do is to get this particular product on the first page and make it as an asset is, so we have to achieve 16 sales for at least 4 to 7 days. Even if we consider like 5 days, so 16 into 5, it will be somewhere around 81, 82 sales, right? Even if we consider 80 sales, so which means that we need to have at least 80 units so that our product comes to the first page. Now, if we put all the effort, we run advertisement, or else we run giveaway, or else we can contact some content creators, do run influencer marketing. So whatever it may be, what all strategies that we use, if we get our product to the first page and let's say we run out of stock, all the hard work that we did to get that particular product on the first page gone wasted. So we need enough inventory so that the product is on the first page and it is in stock, right? It should not be out of stock. If you do all the work and get your product on the first page and let's say you run out of stock, and you are out of stock, let's say for 5 to 10 days, and again when you restock, your product will not appear on the first page. It will again be back like 4/5 page. Again you have to match the sales velocity, which is 16 sales per day, and considering 5 days, which will be again 8. So again 80 units you have to spend so that your product comes to the first page. So that is why even if you order like 80 units and your product comes on the first page, if you do not have any inventory, everything gone wasted. You cannot build a proper business. So considering all those things, and one more thing is, once your product is on the first page, you will start getting organic sales, right? Here you can see the sales on the first page is somewhere around 500 for this product. I'm just giving you an example. Obviously we have to check on the first page itself for the average sales, but just by an example, so that you can get an idea. Even if we consider 500 sales per month, which means that for 1 month at least you need to have 500 units, right? So that is why even if we consider a lowest budget, we need to have at least 300 units so that our product can come to the first page and stay on the first page, and we get that particular time so that we can order our second batch as well. So even if we consider like max together, adding a logo and doing all the differentiation, and if we go with C shipping, so even if the cost of the product becomes to 200 and we order like 300 units, so we need to have at least 60,000. Now this is the rare case where we found this product, and the purchasing price of this product is also low, so that's why the investment is also becoming less. And if we go with India Mart and all, there is no MOQ. Basically we can order even 100-200 units also, and quickly we can order our second batch. So if we are going with Chinese manufacturers, of course we can do the differentiation, but the lead time will be more, the manufacturing time and the shipping time also add up, so we cannot manage accordingly so that our product will be in stock. So ideally telling, just on an average product research, average the product that you will be finding on Amazon, you need to be having at least somewhere around 70k to 1 lakh. I will be telling anywhere around 1 lakh investment you need to be having if you want to start a proper business in Indian marketplace and make it profitable. Anywhere below that, it's a rare case, it's an exceptional case. So that is what, if you want to build a proper business in Indian marketplace, you need to be having investment, considering all those things, somewhere around 1 lakh, and there will be some extra cost as well. So like I'm using the tool here. So obviously when you are doing this business, you have to do product research. Without doing product research, you are just expecting to be lucky, and to do the product research, obviously you need a tool, right? So doing any online business in this particular era without using any software tool, it's like going to a gunfight holding a stick. So it's the foolish thing that you can do. So you have to consider all those things as well. So if you are going with any product research tool, that cost also add up. So like I said earlier, we also have our own product research tool. So we have basically given 10 searches completely for free, so you can check out, the link is in the description. So now let me tell you the investment required for US marketplace. So if you are going with the US marketplace and you want to build your brand on US marketplace, so obviously you need LLC to be registered, which is limited liability company. So again, LLC you cannot apply it yourself. Obviously you have to seek third party services. So there will be a couple of steps there: name approval, EIN, which is the employer identification number, should be generated, bank account, unique address. So there are plenty of process. It will take anywhere around 30 to 45 days. So I had made a dedicated video on LLC itself. You can watch it later on. That cost also add up when it comes to account registration, so which is somewhere around $400. And on top of that, to get a professional account in US marketplace, obviously there is a monthly charges which is somewhere around $39. So 400 plus $39 monthly you have to pay for US marketplace. Now let me show you with the example of a product on US marketplace. Now as you can see here, I am on US marketplace. So let me just quickly go to new releases and select a product so that I can show it as an example. So as you can see, I have gone into new releases. I'll basically select this product as an example. So let's assume you are going with this particular product, right? Again, same thing. First we have to analyze the product. So I have to get to know how much actually we have to order, right? How much sales it is getting on the first page, so that we can calculate the sales velocity, so that we will get to know how much inventory we have to be ordering for that particular product. Again, we have to do deep analysis. We have to check the competition as well when we are considering finalizing that particular product. So here in Pro Leverage, I selected .com and I'll paste the ASIN here and click on search. So same thing, what I basically showed on Indian marketplace, same thing goes to US marketplace as well. So as you can see here, it is selling around 6,530 units. So obviously this is one thing you have to consider when you are selecting a product. You should be aiming somewhere around 300 to 500 units. A lot of beginners do that mistake. They think that the product which is selling thousands of sales per month will be good for them. So in fact, sometimes you cannot even rank that particular product on the first page. Especially it happens on US marketplace itself. They think the product is selling well, it's demand, I will launch this particular product, and they will be ordering like very less inventory. So per month sales itself is anywhere around 600 and 530. And if you order like even 500 units, you cannot even get your product on the first page. Forget about creating an asset and keeping the product on the first page. You cannot even get the product to the first or second page itself. So these are the things that you have to consider, because no one talks about this on YouTube also, and no one basically know it. So how to calculate the sales velocity, all those things. So that's why I thought of making this video and showing you how to actually get to know how much inventory you have to order. So this is what basically is 6,530. Even if we divide it by 30, it's like 200 sales per month. So you have to get like 200 sales per day for continuous 4 to 7 days, so that your product comes to the first page. So you get the idea, right? So considering all those things, LLC and the competition, the demand which is there on US marketplace. So I can show you plenty of products going through all the new releases, doing product research and all. Even if you consider like decent product which will be having sales per month of 300 to 500 per month, and considering the LLC cost and as well as the shipping cost. So shipping the product from China to India and China to USA, so the charges and the lead time, basically time to ship the product from China to USA is a lot more, right? Whether you are going with sea shipping or else air shipping. So the charges also differ. Even as a bare minimum, you need to be having somewhere around 3 to 5 lakhs to start a proper business in US marketplace and make it profitable. Now you can see many videos. They will tell that you can start a business with 50,000, 20,000, less than $500. Obviously you can start, but here we are talking about starting a business, making it profitable. See, myself, I believe in building a one-person business where, right, I don't have to manage number of employees. I can outsource most of the things. So when it comes to Amazon FBA, the picking, packing, customer satisfaction, all those things I am outsourcing for Amazon to do that. My time basically in this business can save, and I can use that time in building multiple businesses. I am also doing YouTube, right? I am also selling my services. I am also selling my software tool. So that is what I believe in. So if you are also the same person who want to build a one-person business and make it profitable, so you have to think from every angle what I have particularly showed in this video. So it is not just about the starting. So you will be selling couple of units even if you make a tiny chunk of profit, because to be honest, even if you start with less units also, you can just start and you cannot make any money out of it. Just get the confirmation, okay, the product is selling, that's it. What I believe in is when it comes to e-commerce, you have to make a brand. So that is why we are using Amazon initially, so that because on Amazon the organic sales are more, right? Once the product is on the first page and we'll build a customer data, so I can sell my brand even on Instagram, or else creating my own website as well. So you get the idea, right? The whole point here is to create an asset so that we can make a semi-passive business out of it. So that is why you need investment. So I don't want to tell that you will be starting this business just from 20,000, 30,000. So what my best advice is, if you don't have that kind of investment, wait, do some job, collect right amount to start with, and then do the business, so that you can make the business profitable. So here I want to explain a simple topic of leverage, right? So there are three types of leverage. One is low leverage, one is medium leverage, and one is high leverage. Now this particular business, which is Amazon FBA, it's a medium leverage business where you are using money to make money, right? You are leveraging your money to make more money. The low leverage, basically you don't have any investment. What you have to leverage is your time. You have to give time. So that is what you will be doing in your job, right? Or else if you are doing some freelancing work, video editing, whatever it may be. So you are trading your time at that particular moment when you are in low leverage. So this business, like I said earlier, it's a medium leverage business where you are using your money to make money. So that you have to keep in mind. And when it comes to high leverage, obviously you are outsourcing human resources, manpower, and as well as your money to turn your ideas into reality, right? Building a startup. We can see plenty of examples like Mark Zuckerberg created Facebook, or as Jeff Bezos created Amazon. So likewise, that is what you have to keep in your mind when you are starting a business which is in a medium leverage. Obviously you need investment so that you can use your money to create more money from it. So I hope this video helped you guys. And if you want to learn how to do a proper product research on Amazon, I have made a video on that. You can click here and watch it. And if you want to check out all my resources, the link is in the description. You can check out. So that's it for this video. Take care.